In the blue corner, Swedish MMA fighter, the slayer of kickboxing world champion Mariusz Cieśliński, 33 years old, 61 kilograms, 172 centimeters. Second time on Fight Exclusive Night. Ladies and gentlemen, from Pancras Gym, Sweden, please welcome Martin Fouda!
Are you ready for this one, ladies and gentlemen? The co-main event of the evening. It is going to be an MMA rules contest at 61 kilograms in the bantamweight division. From Sweden, Martin Fouda, representing the Pancras Gym over there in Sweden, comes into this matchup with a record of 4-2-1. As mentioned before, he is no stranger to Poland and had a very big win over one of the top Polish kickboxers, Mariusz Cieśliński, by unanimous decision. That was in Wrocław back in March 1st, not too long ago. Is really starting to make a name for himself over here. Might want to take up dancing too. This guy's got some pretty good moves. Very well-rounded fighter is Fouda. He can go standing up, he can go on the ground, and he says whenever he comes into a fight, he never has a game plan. Everything is spontaneous. He likes to do it in the ring and doesn't like to come in here with a game plan, because once you get inside that ring, it was like I was saying earlier, you never know what's going to happen. You're maybe expecting a stand-up fight and it goes to the ground. Maybe expecting more of jiu-jitsu and the guy may want to stand up. So he's just going to go ahead and react to his opponent like he always does. Will Martin Fouda. Fouda comes in on a little bit of a roll, as he has won his last 2 fights and is looking to win 3 in a row. Is it going to be the 3rd time as a charm for Tymoteusz Świątek? Świątek, last time he was in the opposite situation when he was fighting in Sweden, lost. Take a look at Fouda stepping into the ring. Standing right here next to me, I can see he's in fantastic shape for this fight. Fouda stepping into the ring, the 33-year-old, ready to get down and dirty. "13 years older than Świątek."
Drodzy Państwo, powitajmy polskiego wojownika w czerwonym narożniku. Zawodnik, który ma na karku zaledwie 20 lat, ale stoczył już 16 pojedynków, z czego wygrał 13. Wielka nadzieja i wielki talent wagi koguciej w Polsce. Drugi raz na gali Fight Exclusive Night. Ważący 61 kg, mierzący 169 cm wzrostu. Z Fightman Bochnia, panie i panowie, Tymoteusz Omen Świątek!
Here comes Świątek, the 20-year-old. And what I can't get over on paper is that not only is there a 13-year age difference between these two fellas, Fouda being the older of the two, but Świątek, who's 13 years younger, has so many more fights under his belt than does Fouda. Świątek comes in at 13-2-1, and Fouda at just 4-2-1. So try to figure that one out. Świątek has way more fights, but is a lot younger. Fouda already at 33. Not really so many fights under his belt. with a pretty decent record. So, Świątek did a fantastic job in Fight Exclusive Night 2. If you caught that one, if you didn't, like I said, make sure you go to the website, www.fightbox.com, check the schedule, see when you're going to fight. Exclusive Night 2 is going to be on again. Make sure you check out that fight. That was an awesome one. And he got the better of Gerard Linder, a guy who is also much, much older than him, and of one of the most established Polish kickboxers in the bantamweight division. Thrown into an MMA contest with an MMA fighter, it just didn't work, and Świątek was able to get the win in that one. Since that fight, which was back in March, Świątek has traveled to Sweden, and he lost in his last contest over there across the sea. Świątek fights for Fightmen Bochnia Club. Said that he's going to play it cool in the first round, and then not going to take any unnecessary risks, and then he's going to start to attack in the second and the third. So we'll have to see if he follows through with that game plan or not, and how that mixes with whatever Fouda's going to throw at him. Said he's been doing a lot of training and sparring with a multitude of different partners in preparation for this fight, and doesn't really view this fight as a marketing trick, but thinks that he's deserving of it.
Pojedynek zostanie stoczony w formule MMA 3 rundy po 5 minut każda. Niech wygra lepszy!
All right, ladies and gentlemen, as I said, this one's scheduled for MMA rules. After this one, we have one more K1 rules fight in the main event. This one is scheduled for 3 5-minute rounds. Fouda in the black and white. Świątek in the green and white. Nice touch of gloves between these two. Świątek wants Fouda to stand up and fight with him. So far, that looks like what's going on. Very, very aggressive, hard low kicks. Oh, and Świątek jumps right on top of him. Fouda, I think he kicked so hard that he lost his balance that time. And Świątek did the right thing and just bum rushed him and tried to get some offense in. Nice little shot that time by Świątek. Overhand left that connects. Fouda looked like he was going to try to grab him and take him down, and Świątek got right out of there in a hurry. You could hear those shots connecting. These guys are throwing the leather in there. Fouda, big overhand left that really didn't connect all the way. Little jab that time by Świątek. Świątek said he's not going to take any risks here in this first round. So far hasn't. Sticking to his game plan. Fouda also looks like he's sticking to his game plan, and he's reacting rather than acting. Except in the beginning of the round when he started throwing those really hard low kicks. Maybe he thought that that was a weakness of Świątek. Overhand right. Little jab that time. Fouda takes it to the ground as they fall into the corner now. Fouda into the full guard of Świątek. He's got his head bent at a very awkward angle against the corner there. Trying to go for a guillotine here. He may have that thing locked in. Fouda trying to battle out of it. Świątek putting the squeeze on him. Fouda relaxing in there. He may not have that thing over the throat. He's trying to crank. Oh boy, that's under the chin. That thing is under the chin. Fouda's trying to fight it. How much longer can he go? He's trying to get a little wiggle room in there. Fouda trying to battle out of this thing. You can see all the muscles in his body tensing as Świątek looking to his corner for advice. Only he knows where that thing is, and Fouda gets out of it. Wow. Great escape by Fouda. I'm not sure if he got out or if Świątek just decided the better of it and just let go of it. Either way, that's a very energy draining move for both of these gentlemen. Two minutes on the clock now. Referee trying to get them back into the same position that they were in before he restarts this thing, but I'm not sure that Fouda quite understands what he's trying to tell him. Now he's just trying to put him in that position. Referee having some trouble here getting him into the right position, and he's just going to go ahead and stand him up here. Couldn't quite get the position down. I don't know if there was a language barrier or what's going on. I know that Fouda does speak English, but he's not perfect, so he may not, and that referee is also not a native speaker of English. Could be some communication problems in there. Nonetheless, we are back to a standing fight here. Ooh, solid left hand by Fouda. Świątek, ooh, ducks under a big shot that time. Good reflexes by him. Under a minute now left in round number 1. Nice left hand as he jabs him. Haymaker left hand that time. Going again with those hard low kicks. Big punches. Oh my God, he's out cold. Good God, what a shot by Świątek. Caught him right on the chin, and he just dropped like a bad habit. Stick a fork in Fouda, he is done. Good night. What a shot. Świątek just railed him, and he was out before he hit the mat. Somebody better tell Fouda the number of that truck that just ran him over as Świątek celebrates in the ring with his girlfriend. Fouda has no clue where he is. Goodness gracious. Oh boy, he hit him a couple times on the way down. Watch this shot. Boom! Left hand. He was out by that left hand, I think. He hit him 2 or 3 more times, but on the way down. I think the ropes were just holding him up there temporarily, and Świątek was just letting him have it. Wow. Ladies and gentlemen, that is a knockout. Tymoteusz Świątek, he wanted to make a name for himself in this fight, and he did. Great job.
Panie I panowie, również wielkie brawa Martin Fouda, Szwed.
Boy, Martin Fouda is still having trouble over there. He still has no clue where he is. I think you might need to sit this guy down here. Goodness gracious.
Panie I panowie, zwycięzcą 9. walki gali Fight Exclusive Night 3 zostaje przez KO Omen Tymoteusz Świątek.
Wow, hats off. Absolutely hats off to Świątek. That was an incredible victory. And he's being extremely respectful in there as well, too. Great show of sportsmanship from him. And that that was a knockout. Good grief. It doesn't get any better than that if you're a fight fan. Definitely got your money's worth tonight.